dared to stare, unveiling the shadows of fear on fear files.
Morning broke reluctantly over the whispering woods, the sunlight filtering through the dense canopy in narrow, hesitant beams. The air was damp and thick, carrying the earthy scent of decaying leaves and moss. Alex stirred first, blinking away the remnants of a restless sleep. The whispers had haunted his dreams, leaving him with an uneasy feeling that clung to him like a second skin. He roused the others, and they gathered around the remnants of their campfire. Lisa's eyes were puffy from lack of sleep, and Mark's usual enthusiasm was noticeably subdued. Sarah, ever the diligent researcher, was already scanning her notes, trying to make sense of their strange experiences. "We need to go deeper," Alex said, his voice steady, but his eyes betraying a flicker of doubt. "There's something here, and I'm sure of it." Lisa glanced nervously at the forest around them. "I don't like this, Alex. It feels like we're being watched." Mark nodded, adjusting his gear. "Yeah, and the equipment's been acting up too. It's like there's some kind of interference." Alex knew they couldn't turn back now. They had come too far, and the eerie phenomena only strengthened his resolve to uncover the truth. "Let's head out. We need to document everything." As they packed up their gear and ventured further into the woods, the atmosphere grew heavier, the trees denser. The path seemed to twist and turn, a labyrinthine network that made it easy to lose one's bearings. The whispers started again, faint at first, but growing louder with each step they took. Lisa froze, her eyes wide. "Did you hear that?" The group stopped, straining to listen. The whispers were clearer now, forming words that seemed to drift just beyond comprehension. Lisa clutched Alex's arm. "It's saying my name." A chill ran down Alex's spine. "Are you sure?" "Yes," Lisa whispered, her voice trembling. "It's calling me." Mark checked his audio equipment. "The microphones are picking up something, but it's all distorted. It's like multiple voices layered on top of each other." Sarah stepped closer, her eyes scanning the trees. "The legends say the spirits here are restless, trapped. Maybe they're trying to communicate with us. Or maybe they're trying to lure us deeper," Lisa muttered. Ignoring the rising tension, Alex pressed on. "We need to keep moving. Stay close and keep your eyes open." They continued their trek, the forest around them growing darker and more oppressive. The trees seemed to close in, their gnarled branches reaching out like skeletal hands. Shadows danced at the edges of their vision, and the whispers grew louder, more insistent. Sarah consulted her map, her brow furrowed. "We've been here before. This doesn't make sense." Alex looked around, recognizing the twisted tree they had passed earlier. "We're going in circles. How is that possible?" "The forest is messing with us," Mark said, frustration creeping into his voice. "We need to figure out a way to navigate properly." They decided to mark their path, tying strips of cloth to the trees as they went. But as they moved deeper, the markings began to vanish, swallowed by the forest as if they had never been there. Lisa's panic was rising. "This place is alive. It doesn't want us to leave." As if in response, the whispers crescendoed, surrounding them in a cacophony of voices. The group huddled together, their flashlights casting frantic beams into the darkness. "We need to get out of here," Sarah said, her voice shaking. "This isn't just a haunting. There's something else going on." Suddenly, a shadowy figure darted across their path, too fast and indistinct to identify. Lisa screamed, her flashlight shaking in her hand. "What was that?" Alex's heart pounded. "I don't know, but we need to stay calm. Keep moving and stay close." They forged ahead, every step a battle against the oppressive atmosphere. The forest seemed to pulsate with a malevolent energy, each whisper and shadow an assault on their sanity. sun was barely visible through the canopy, casting an eerie twilight that made it impossible to tell the time. As they reached a small clearing, the whispers stopped abruptly, leaving an unsettling silence in their wake. The group collapsed in exhaustion, their breaths ragged. "We can't keep this up," Mark said, wiping sweat from his brow. "We need to find a way out." Alex looked around, his mind racing. "We need to regroup and come up with a plan. We'll take a break here and then figure out our next move." As they rested, Sarah pulled out an old book she had brought along, filled with local legends and maps. She traced a path with her finger, her eyes widening. "I think I found something. There's supposed to be an old cabin deeper in the woods. Maybe we can find shelter there and regroup." "An abandoned cabin in the middle of a haunted forest?" Lisa said, her voice tinged with sarcasm and fear. "Great idea." But Alex saw a glimmer of hope. "It's worth a shot. We need to get out of these woods before we lose our minds." With renewed determination, they set off in search of the cabin, the forest around them whispering its secrets and watching their every move. The path ahead was uncertain, fraught with danger and fear, but it was their only chance to unravel the mystery of the Whispering Woods and find a way to escape its sinister grasp. Thank you for braving the unknown with us. Until next time, stay haunted.